New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Hello, folks. Welcome to morning prayer for Wednesday, November 19th, 2025. My name is Muro. I'm a prayer practitioner here at the New Thought Media Network, and I am honored and delighted to be able to spend time with you in prayer yet again. So, what is it that's in your heart or on your mind that you would like prayer for? You always have the option, whenever we pray together, to take whatever your intention is and to use the focus for our prayer as a way of incorporating that into your day. Or you can specifically request something by putting a request into the comments, or you can send a request here at www.ntmedia.org/prayer. Any of those will help you align with the truth of who and whose you are. Hello, it's all love. Happy Wednesday to you. Mara, good to see you. And welcome to you, Maria, as well. I have to make sure I get the Mara and the Maria. There we go. Oh, actually, it looks like Maria is Mara. Oh, I love the way the names show up sometimes. It can be a little bit confusing. Anyway, good morning. Buenos dias. Good to see you all. So, let's see. I want to get rid of this banner. There we go. I see YouTube thinks that you're Maria, but we know you're Mara. Absolutely. Okay, folks. So this is what I wanted to use as my inspiration for today's prayer. This is from the Science of Mind magazine. Just a little affirmation that carries a ton of weight, power behind it. Today, I turn my devotion toward freedom and opening my heart to unguarded love. I think this could just as easily have replaced the word "and" by saying "by," because I certainly do feel that there is a tremendous amount of freedom that comes from opening one's heart. So, let's consider what it is that you would like to, how you would like to express your freedom, what it is that you want to be free to do, as opposed to what you want to be free from. It's always best to remember that we are praying affirmatively. So we're not trying to ask for anything. We're trying to align with truth. So, I'll invite you to close your eyes, soften your gaze, whichever is comfortable and safe for you to do, so that you can be fully present to this moment. And part of opening my heart today is being present, allowing myself to release whatever it is that is holding my attention, that is distracting me from this moment. And I'm going to start this morning's prayer with an expression of gratitude. How grateful I am to have this day. How grateful I am to have this opportunity to open my heart, to expand my understanding of my spirituality, to expand my understanding of my connection to the One. And I know that as I express that gratitude, I can feel a lightness. I can feel a sense of confidence because I can feel the strength that comes from recognizing the abundance that exists already within me. The truth is that abundance always exists within me and within each and every one of us. But we need to be aware of that. We need to be open to that. We need to be unguarded. What does it mean for me to be unguarded in respect to abundance? It means to have a sense of expectancy of the greatest good. No matter what it is that I think is good, there is always more. And so as I open, as I express this gratitude, as I can feel the change that physically occurs within my body, there is a lightness. There is an openness. And I sense it around the area of my heart. And I know for myself how important it is for me to keep my heart open, wide, to allow all of the goodness that is within to flow through and as me. I recognize that having been created in and of and from love itself, that I am always loved. No matter how alone I might feel at times, no matter how disconnected I might feel at times, my truth is that I am never disconnected from the love of the One. The truth is I am never isolated. The truth is that I am always connected within the One. And so for me to find freedom means for me to release those bonds of uncertainty, those bonds of doubt, those bonds of grief that hold me down at times. I'm not saying I'm not going to grieve. Absolutely. There are many people in my life that I do grieve because I miss them. But it's also because I love them and because I'm expressing that love, even as I acknowledge the fact that they are not physically present anymore. And so I open myself to that feeling. I'm not afraid of it. I'm open to it. I allow it. I accept it. I recognize it for what it is. And I see how, as I do that, there is a release. There is an opening. There is a freedom. There is an ease. There is a grace. And that is what comes from an open heart. That is what comes from being able to love in a way that is completely unguarded. There is that freedom. Unguarded love does not mean that I simply think that everything is wonderful. Now, I recognize that there are definitely issues. There are circumstances, there are conditions. But that does not mean that the love that exists within me, that the love that exists as my birthright, is any less. If I allow myself to be restricted by these things, if I allow myself to be held tightly by them, then I am losing that freedom. I'm allowing it to slip away. And so today, I specifically, categorically, will look at how I can open my heart, how I can allow my love to flow more freely, how I can allow love to flow more freely to me as well. Because love is a reciprocal thing. It's not a transactional thing. I love you, therefore you will love me, and vice versa. No, it is reciprocal in that there is a flow of love in this world. Recognizing that flow, recognizing that just as we love, we are loved. Recognizing that we are that flow itself, means that for us to be true to our nature, for us to be true to our identity, for us to be true in every way, being open to love, being open to being loved, is freedom. And so as I express this love in the world, as I open my heart, as I put aside bias, as I put aside grudges, as I put aside enmity of all types, as I put aside judgment, I find myself freer. I find myself lighter. I find myself more fully who and whose I am. And so in this knowledge, in this freedom, in joy, in certainty, and in absolute thanksgiving, I can release this word because I know that this word has gone into the law which always says yes. And that there is nothing within my divine self that needs to change. There's nothing within my divine self that needs to become better. There's nothing within my divine self that needs to be released. But I need to align, to be true to myself, to be who and whose I truly am. And so in doing that, I release this word. And so it is. Yes, Mara, love is indeed eternal. We are eternal kindred spirits, absolutely. And so it is. Yes, he is. I mean, so it is. It's all love. All right, folks. I wish for you today that you can express the truth of who you are, that you can live today in integrity and authenticity because you are loved and because you are love. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network, come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings.